I tell people that are trying to teach me things. I'm 76 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I've had to learn technology.
Yeah.
I didn't learn it when I was 10 and 12, so it's harder to learn it now. And I tell them, take me back to kindergarten.
Yeah.
Don't assume that I know anything.
Yes.
And the more you do that to people, make it simple. They're not going to know your products. They're not going to know your philosophy as well as you do. And you want to make that really simple, and that's good teaching, is it not?
You mentioned a company in the introduction. You mentioned Apple. One of the keys to Apple's success is that their products, I'll ask an audience, I'll say, give me a phrase to describe Apple products. The great majority of them say the same three words: easy to use. Apple makes it simple. Apple makes it easy. And listen, you can translate that from a computer device to anything that we do, that we sell. If you can make it easy to use, if you are the easiest to do business with, if you look at Amazon, look how easy Amazon makes it to buy.
Yeah.
You press one button to say, well, that looks good, boom, bought it.
Yeah.
Oh, I could use one of those, boom, bought it. And we love it because in this age of, gosh, just mind-numbing complexity, whoever can come to the marketplace and say, we've made it simple, that's a huge competitive advantage.
When I say something to you about disruptive behavior, because we're hearing the word disruptive. Yep. I love the word. I love tell me what you think of by being disruptive in your thinking.
I wrote a blog this morning about disruptive companies and what the best ones have in common. Think about this for a second, Fran. You look at disruptive companies: Uber, Dollar Shave Club, Warby Parker, the eyeglasses company.
Yeah.
You could go on and on and on. And what all these disruptive companies have done is said, we're going to make it easier for you to do this. We're going to make it easier for you to get a ride home. We're going to make it easier for you to have replacement razor blades. We're going to make it so easy for you to buy new glasses. The ultimate disruption is to take the complicated and make it simple. And I think you can apply that to everybody listening.
Yeah.
We can all make it easier. Listen, one of my favorite questions is I'll ask one of my audiences, I'll say, how many of you agree with this statement? I think I'm making this way more complicated than it needs to be. Yeah. And every hand in the room goes up. Yeah. We all do that. We overthink it. We make it too complicated. You don't have to do 1,000 things right. You need to do 3 or 4 things right.
Joe, tell these people, you and I were talking about it before we got on air here.
Yeah.
What's the most important thing that they have to do each day?
Oh gosh, well, to me it's 2-part. It goes hand in hand. You've got to create value, but there's got to be a customer for that value. I mean, it's funny. I'm working right now, and it's so much fun, friend. I'm working with Belmont University Center for Entrepreneurship. I'm the executive and resident.
Where's Belmont University?
It's in Nashville,
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Nashville, Tennessee, which is his home.
Yeah, they've got a great entrepreneurship program there, and golly, these kids are so smart. I started to say they're smarter than I used to be. They're smarter than I am now. But they're starting these great companies, and it's so easy to get carried away with the thinking about the planning of the company and the just overplan and overplan. And one of the things I say to them is hey, whoa, why don't you go out and get a customer? Because none of this is all theory.
Yeah.
This is a hobby until you get a customer. I've got friends that'll run spreadsheets on, look at this, Joe, if I only sell 100 a month, I'll be solid gold.
Yeah.
And they're in love with the spreadsheet. You better go out and find a customer and then another customer, because spreadsheets don't buy anything.
No.
You got to find people that appreciate the value that you bring to the table.